Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week 91, or sorry, not 91, 97, day 2. So today, of course, we're going to be doing Blue Guild War Day as we have today. Aside from that, we'll be trying to hunt down a Mimic. We are currently 3 hours, 33 minutes and 33 seconds without one. And the title currently says 4+ hours, but realistically, it's probably going to reach it. All we have to do is go like 20-ish minutes without getting one, and we'll be hitting that time, unfortunately. Who knows, hopefully we'll get lucky and maybe get in like 10 minutes when we try later this stream. But anyways, let's go to Blue Guild War. We're already kind of showing the team the other day. Ideally, how the stream will go is we'll do Blue Guild War, get a nice solid 5-0 or lose 2-3 trying to. But hopefully we'll go through Guild Wars, get a nice 5-0. Go do a bunch of Mimic grinding, and then after we find a chest, we'll probably go over tomorrow's team for Guild Wars, as we have kind of been going over them for the following day. Like, for example, I'll be going over Red Day tonight to see what we'll end up running for that. Most realistically, I'll probably be running that Zugoff team. I'm not sure if we'll be changing that one. Also, it looks like we're doing okay this time around. We're actually in contesting the number 2 spot, which means, hey, is the guild finally good enough to make it back to bracket 1? Let's hope so. We're moving up slowly. Ever so slowly, but it's kind of funny because if this does happen, that'd be funny if by the 100th Guild War. I highly doubt it would happen though, but hopefully we could at least get to like bracket 2 or 1. But it would be really funny if by the 100th or 101st Guild War we actually make first place again, because we won the very, 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 very first Guild War that ever existed. I highly doubt that will happen. Because the guild is currently ran by, gosh, is it like the same guild as half the thing? I assume all these NA guilds are together, which means half the bracket. And another one's moving up. Another 2. Gosh, how many of them are there? Do they just own the leaderboard now? So that's probably not happening. But, yeah, do they just own the leaderboard now? I never even noticed. That's 1, 2. Let's assume all of them from the top of bracket 2 move up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. That would be half of the entire leaderboard. That's pretty impressive. But, yeah, we're probably not doing that. But that'd be cool if we bring it up at least to, like, bracket 3 or 2. That'd be kind of cool. Anyways, for the 100 for 101st Guild War. Man, anyways, let's get into the battle already. So, as far as our team, we're likely going to be using this. I was messing around with a few things. I kind of went with a weird Beatrix build. Biggest issue with this team is starting. Beyond that point, we're pretty much good to go. Just kind of get those Beatrix rolling, and he's going to be doing a bunch of blue converts here, so if we get lucky enough, we're going to be getting a lot of mana and can kind of just win from there. We don't really need cleanse, as we do have double Beatrix, so one single extra turn should get us to a pretty nice position, and then we kind of destroy it from there. He does have Tidecaller, which is kind of interesting, really submerge heavy related mechanic. I do not actually have Dispel. However, this team can very easily put Dispel on it, which I'm actually tempted to, because he's specifically running in a way where it is going to be annoying to deal with that mechanic. And one of the easiest ways for us to deal with that mechanic is to simply Dispel it. The only real big issue with this is no Dispel hero class is half mana start. However, I am tempted to go like probably Rune Priest, I think, here for this particular battle. Let me just double check. Don't you have oh yeah, but I can't. Oh no, I want both Dispel and Enchant on green. Oh, I forgot. If we run Dispel, we can't go the Enchant on green. Boo. Oh, I can actually go for extra damage there, which I think we do in this particular situation. Really tanky hero class, which is nice. Are we using a specific type that's actually gaining anything? We're using a sword. You do not gain any bonus to sword. And I assume your first one is that stunning trait. No, random stats effect to an ally. Or inflict stun when enemies deal skull damage. How important is it that we stun their first slot? Not at all. Alright, let's just roll with this then. Alright, we should be fine here. Let me double check that I need to switch any of my medals around. I don't believe I do. However, I do like ultra, triple, mega checking every single time. So we're currently running 20% into 8 magic, which I believe in the context of this team is perfectly fine. Which will get our entire team. Hey, our defense team actually won one for once. And yeah, we should be good to go. And it is indeed Blue Guild War Day with a pure blue team. I have yet to accidentally use the wrong one, though based on the poll, it was like 60-70% after we had all the votes. And had quite a few votes by the end. But yeah, apparently a lot of people have accidentally forgotten. I could see it happening at some point, though we are luckily in the fortunate group that has not accidentally used the wrong color. Though I do check it like a billion times, so I've probably wasted more time than that overall, but I don't know. Still good to ultra triple check. I think I checked like 8 times just to stream. But we are indeed a pure blue team. Anyways. Hello Isabel. Hello Gimli. Hello Hollywood. Hello Mister. Hello Daddy Shark. Hello Bill. Hello Roman. Hello NASA. Hello Ricardo. Hello Red. Hello Letter. Hello Isabel. Hello hello Hung. Hello Sushi Ninja. Hello Crisp. Hello David. Hello Exceed. Hello Gadget. Hello Lester. Hello hello Genki. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Jonian. Hello, everyone who hasn't said hello. Hello, everyone watching after the fact. Hello, all the peoples. Hope all you've been doing well. Anyways, let's go do a green here. Can we get lucky? Let's see what his converts are first. He has yellow to blue, which is really bad, and red to blue, which is less bad, but still bad. No! Oh, that's unlucky. Well, there goes our 5-0 week. No, we're still in this. We still have a Beatrix. We still have one surviving Beatrix. All it has to do is loop 1,000 times in a row and we win. Go, Beatrix. Stop not looping. Oh, that hurts. That's unfortunate. He got a really good cascade from Sky. I am frozen on blue. Oh wait, I'm not frozen on blue. I forgot. Duh. We have Beatrix. Good old Beatrix. I should probably kill him. It'd be a very good idea to kill him all the way. Though, we could risk it again. He's not actually going to do anything too bad. Though I also need to Skull to not die on hero, so we'll go for it. So he gets a Megavore there. That's fine. We still have a win condition. That win condition is Beatrix just infinitely looping. We're still in this. This is going to be a very bad score first battle, but we're still in this. Take the blue, so we can't take it. He's going to do a red to blue, so that's fine. That doesn't do anything unless the cascade gives him everything again. Which could happen, though, is not too likely. Okay, I think we cast this. We could try accumulating a bunch of blue, but then that puts the liability of what if we just auto-lose before then, or within that time. Okay, he does regain that Submerge, which is actually going to be really annoying. Because I don't have a way to deal with it now that we've lost our Dispel. Before we had a way to deal with it, it was called Dispel. Problem though, we don't have Dispel anymore, we lose. That Megavore got the insta-kill too. Oh, we instantly lose. But yeah, we got really unlucky with Empower. It hurts. Well, there goes our 5-0 week. I called it. I told you we'd go 2-3 today. Yeah, that hurts when that happens. When you like try risking the cascaded thing and then it gives them like the perfect cascade area. Like you hope that it doesn't give it that one gem that needs to be exactly there for them to have that happen. And then it does, and then you lose. Let's see. He has Book, which is unfortunate. However, I could just target blue and we'll be fine. Actually, yeah, we just target blue and we're fine. So we target blue. Oh, that's not blue. The misclicks. Gosh, why are we just doing so bad? That is one extremely strong misclick. Okay, we could easily cleanse, so we just take that. That doesn't matter, we take that. The power Beatrix. Okay, now we just win. There's no way we could possibly misclick twice. We'll go for Dawnbringer here. Actually, let me take all that mana first. Alright, we have literally everything. Let me just target blue. There's no way we're going to misclick twice. And then we're good to go. And then we just Beatrix again. And then we just Beatrix again. And then again. Yeah, we're good to go. Oh yeah, I definitely misclick sometimes. Definitely on occasion. Let's see. It's horrible when it happens at Guild War though. Everywhere else it doesn't matter as much. Like if you misclick in like Explore, like that means absolutely nothing normally. Though in Guild Wars, that's a different story. Should be fine here. As long as this Beatrix doesn't infinite loop us here, we won. Just end your loop, and we'll be good to go. Ooh. Let's see. Okay, good. He finally ended his loop. I might kill Hero off of it, but I think we win. So let's go take a skull. I can't disable him here. I don't think it's worth it at the moment, though. Ideally, we want to hit blue here, I think. We don't get too much value from a blue here, though. I think it's still worth it, though. How many blues is there? Yeah, that's enough. There are enough blues on the board to get the value we need. And then we just truffle again. We don't have Hero anymore for the Dispel, so we do have to deal with Submerge. However, it's only one Submerge at this point. We kind of just win. And then we just hit it directly on blue, and that's the match. Because that doesn't actually count as AoE damage there. Your worst one is Sakurax. You're forever clicking the wrong gem with them. Oh yeah, Sakurax can be a problem. I sometimes do that with troops that have a weird condition. Like ones where you have to specifically click an ally or something similar to that. Like I always forget like the difference between the board click and the troop click. And sometimes that leads to a misclick on something. The other one I tend to misclick a lot is anything where you have to like destroy a row or column. Like sometimes I mash click his ability and then it just instantly destroys whatever you're clicking on right down here. Because if you click too quickly, it'll just do that. It happens a lot during Bounty Hunter. A lot of times it's deliberate, but sometimes it's not deliberate. There's a lot of times you just want to cast it instantly. But other times you actually want to aim it. But sometimes you cast it instantly when you actually want to aim it. That's more so just from playing it really quickly, though. Because Bounty Hunter's main goal is just to get it done quick. Also, I never realized how popular Submerge is on this day. Is it just this guild, or is that like a really common thing on Blue Day? Because I've actually never noticed that. I think it might just be this guild. Just happens to be running a really high amount of Submerge. Because this definitely seems like an above... Like it's such a high amount that I'm noticeably noticing it. Which normally doesn't happen. I can't recall last time I've seen this much Submerge on a Blue Day. I don't know, is it super common? I know I do see it from time to time, but never like an entire guild. Or at least very rarely. Oh, why down Durf did I just say purple? That wasn't me misclicking, that was just me just not doing the right color. I'm not sure why I thought he used purple. Let's see. If you could just get your mana, that'd be great. So we can go win already. Before we find more ways to try to lose. We'll find every way to lose this guild war. Alright, final battle against Double Empower. What's new? Who could have guessed? What do we need here? Let's take a blue. Not just one Empower, but two. Oh wait, they're both stunned. Oh no. Double Beatrix only works if one of them isn't stunned. Well, I called it. 2-3. Did I call it or did I call it? I unfortunately got it exactly correct. Or not 2-3, I meant 3-2. But, we called it. I even said 3-2 earlier. I'm not sure why I said 2-3. But, yep, 3-2. Whoops. Alright, new plan. Run Double Empower again. I remember why I ran an Empower on my team earlier. Because everyone runs Double Empower this day. But, yeah, new plan. Put Empower back on the team. Because Double Empower is too annoying to not run Empower on. I kind of forgot about that. But that would explain why my previous team had an Empower on it. It is a lot more evident now why we had an Empower on our team. Overall, not too disappointed with it, though. It was funny. I had fun with it. I don't take Guild Wars too seriously these days. It is fun to mess around with, though. But the meta has been so stale. Like, we already know what we're facing tomorrow. It's Double Empower. What did we face today? Double Empower. What will be almost every day? There are a few exceptions. Some of them are single empower into book, or you know, like a single empower book team. But most of them that have a viable double empower do run double empower. There are very few exceptions on most days. Is black mana punchy enough there? Kind of, almost. If I just pass my turn, Achi is enough. We want to go to bracket 2 as I'm just like throwing. Just completely throw. No, I'm not sure if we'll be able to get back to bracket 2. It looks like we're moving to bracket 3 potentially, though, if I can stop throwing. We actually haven't been in bracket 3 for a while. Actually, that's something I've never asked on stream. What bracket are you guys in for Guild War? Let's create a poll. Let's see. What's bracket? This would be interesting, too, because between other platforms, this could vary a bit. Because, of course, there's technically multiple first play, or, you know, there's, like, even though there's 10 people that could be in bracket 1, there's theoretically 40 guilds that can, if you count all platforms. So even though each bracket only has 10, theoretically just 40, because PC Mobile is 1, Xbox is 1, PlayStation is 1, and Switch is 1. Anyways, what bracket is your guild in? Let's see. Let's go 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 10, and 11 plus. Oh no, does that seem fair? I'm not sure if that's a good distribution. I assume most people here are in a slightly higher bracket, though. I'm not sure. Or not in a guild. Let's see. I'm pretty sure most people here are in a guild, and if you're not, I highly advise getting in one. You get a lot of free resources. What bracket is your guild in? Because unfortunately, there's not a way to make it more than 4 options, but it should be fine. Let's see what happens with that. I'm not sure if I made the spread big enough or not. But I assume most people here are in somewhat higher. I'm not sure. Because it's hard to actually move up in brackets. If your guild's like currently like 31st bracket, it takes forever to reach top 10 from 31st. Like even if your guild is doing insanely good and making first place each time, it takes absolutely forever to go up. I know they tweaked the system in the past, but I know they haven't tweaked it a lot. like they definitely didn't tweak it to be perfect yet, that's for sure. Anyways, so we did that. Let's go and mimic hunt. So let me go bring up the mimic thing, as well as the dreaded timer. No, it's kidding. It's kind of dreaded right now. Okay, there's our number. Now let's go bring up our timer. I just have to just input the time into it from where we last stood, which is 33333333. Let's see, can I literally just spam the number 3? 33333. There we go. The timer has spoken. Oh, I couldn't get it on all 3s. I hit 0.67. You can't set those last decimal places. But there we go, there's a timer. Anyways, let's get it rolling. Let's go mimic hunt. Let's make sure we have our team ready to go. And let's go get a mimic. Today's the day. We're gonna find one. Also, we'll hand out a code when we find the mimic or get our first Nisha. Whichever one happens first. But we're currently 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds without a mimic, roughly. I think it's technically slightly higher than that, though that's a funnier number. Yeah, that's where we were the last time we were mimic hunting. And that timer is now time we've gone without a mimic. Like, literally 0 mimic. And that's counting actual active time hunting. Not like, you know, an hour stream where we hunt for like 5 minutes. That's like literally 3 hours, 34 minutes of nothing but mimic hunting. And bracket 19, you feel judged. No, that's actually still pretty high. I just didn't know what range to make it. I probably should have had one for like 10 to 20. It just doesn't have enough options for it. Catch you later, Edvardo. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, Logic Slayer. Welcome, welcome. You're not voting, so you don't bias the poll. Why are you in bracket 1? Let's see. Oh, so I'm pretty sure people from my guild may still voted. For that one, it kind of makes sense too, though. Because there's multiple different layers for every single bracket. Like, you know, between the multiple platforms. Oh, we got a blue from Sky. Take a purple over. Is the Iron Hawk in the drop table? Oh, sorry, Logic Slayer. I didn't see it was you. I saw the comment, but I didn't see who made the comment. That makes sense. You're in my guild. Yeah, I read the comment, but I didn't see who typed the comment. That's funny. Is the Iron Hawk in the drop table? Yes. If you open event keys right now, it is possible to get Iron Hawk. There are two things in the event key drop table right now. It is Iron Hawk and Tina 9000. And Iron Hawk is one of them. Do keep in mind its rate is, of course, low. And you could open thousands of keys and still not get one. Though you could open 10 and still get one. Oh no, it's completely random, obviously. But yes, he is indeed in drop table. Him and Tina 9000. So if you get a mythic, you're going to get one or the other. Ideally Iron Hawk, though Tina 9000 is still usable. We showed some teams with it this week as well. And we even used it for last night's Guild War and did pretty well with it. Oh, I hate we're 1 mana short. If nothing else, at least it makes a Flamer for range, which is nice. The problem, though, is it's not full mana. Well, we want it to be full mana. Oh, you know what's probably making me misclick right now? My laptop's actually on my mouse cord. I was wondering what that tugging sensation was. Hopefully that didn't ruin my connection. Let's hope not. We'll find out when the stream goes down in a moment. Okay, I don't think it did. But, the, laptop was on my, mouse cord, tugging on it. Or not really tugging on it, but, you know, like, weighting it down. That's a bit better. It was causing, like, some strain when we were, like, moving the mouse thing. That's a bit better. We'll blame it on that. But that actually is the thing that happens sometimes. Because whenever I move my laptop, slightly, it sometimes goes over top my mic cord or the mouse cord. For the mic cord, it normally doesn't matter as much because it's way thicker. Though the, or the mic cord, I mean. And the mouse cord's much thinner, so it actually has an effect on it. I really need better cord management. Like, if you saw my cord setup right now, which I'd be embarrassed to even move that thing to go show, like, it is in such disarray. I am really bad when it comes to cord management. Like, I know there's, like, those little tie things that you can kind of do and a few other things. I should probably look into it, because I have probably one of the worst cord management you've ever seen, in that I have literally none. It's just wires going all over the place. Not in a fire hazardy way, but in a very unoptimized computer setup way. With way too many devices, with way too many peripherals, with, way too little cord management. And by too little, I mean literally none. Let's see, I'll throw that down. Did I pick up a new mouse? No, I should probably pick up a new mouse, though. I was going to pick up a new mouse and a new keyboard simultaneously. Because I've been considering getting a nice high-end mechanical keyboard. I've never actually owned a good keyboard before. Like a really high-end keyboard. I've been considering it. Because normally I use like pretty generic office ones or, you know, laptop keyboards that are attached to the laptop themselves. But I've never actually invested in like a really high-quality one yet. Which I kind of want to go do. It would help with coding as well. Because for coding, it is very important not to mistype stuff. The autofill has quite a few things that, you know, kind of do it for you. But you still want to make sure you don't mistype stuff. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for good keyboards, do let me know. It's something I haven't looked into too much yet. I definitely need to. I've done a lot of typing, writing in the past as well. And I'm curious how much better it would be if I actually used a good keyboard. But I never really had much of a fatigue issue with typing in the past, for the most part. It's more so just the responsiveness of the keyboard that would matter. As well as the sound not being as loud. Though I don't feel like the keyboard I have right now is that loud. Like if I type into this other one right over here, I'm pretty sure you can't hear it. Like, can you hear typing on the mic right now? Because I'm just like mashing the keys on the other keyboard. I'm not sure if you can hear that. like it's noise, but it's not like ultra loud. Let's see. We'll take that over. Okay, you can hear it. I've had really mixed mice from like every single one I've ever tried. That's the only thing I hate about getting slightly more expensive tech, is what if it's still horrible? Like, what if you're paying more money for something that's literally just as bad as like the $5 option? Which is why I've kind of just stuck with cheaper stuff. Like, I am still using a keyboard from 8 years ago that I got at a flea market. It's just like a standard Dell office keyboard. And it still works. Like, it's perfectly fine. It's like the most generic office keyboard. Like, average office keyboard, but it's still perfectly fine. Still performs, still does the things. The only thing bad with it is I can't see half the keys. Because the markings that colorize the key thingies are like faded from so many years of use. However, you know, I pretty much know what all the keys are on the keyboard, obviously, so it's not as big a deal. It's still useful on occasion, though. Because I feel like if I used a keyboard that literally had no keys on it, like you couldn't see that the A was an A, the B was a B, so on and so forth, I feel like I would struggle, even though I don't almost ever look at the keyboard. I feel like the fact that the keys don't exist on it would make me type worse, even if I'm never looking at the keyboard itself. Because in my mind, I know, if I know that the keys aren't there, then I know that the keys aren't there, and then in my mind it's like, oh, I'm hitting nothing right now, I'm not actually hitting like the A key. Even if I know exactly where the A key is and all that for every single key. Like, just the fact that it's not marked properly makes my brain like, oh, I don't know what key this is. Even if I'm perfectly hitting the correct key. So something like that would drive me crazy. Oh yeah, Nadine, you were mentioning that earlier. I'm sorry that you haven't been able to get that sorted out. You have an old school IBM keyboard that still works, and it's from 1996. Oh gosh. I'm trying to think of what the oldest piece of tech I have. It's probably an N64. I can't think of a single piece of tech I have that is older than N64. Though I'm not sure if it still works. I haven't. I still don't have that here yet, by the way. My dad still hasn't shipped it down. I'm not sure when he's getting around to it, but at some point he will. Not in like a huge rush for it. But he'll get around to it at some point. But I can't think of a single piece of tech I have that is older than a N64. I'm not sure if it actually works still, though. I'm pretty sure there's a few things I could do to easily make it work. I just need to look it up. Like, even if it doesn't immediately work, I'm pretty sure it's a pretty easy, quick fix. Yeah, I can't think of a single piece of tech I have that is older than that. As far as pieces of tech that I use on a regular basis, that's kind of old. There's a TV in the other room that's from 2002, 2003, somewhere around there. The keyboard I'm using is from 2012, 2013, I think, somewhere around there. The side computer that we use for chat is from 2013. I can't think of anything else I have that's much older than that, other than like an S64 or GameCube. Your stuff is in a cabinet somewhere. I know where mine is, it just isn't specifically at this house right now. Though it will be soon. Some point this year. Plus the construction people should be done hopefully by the end of this month. And by the end of this month I mean the end of April, not the end of March. So technically not this month, but you know what I mean. By the end of this upcoming month in 2 days. They should be done. What do we need here? We'll go for that right over there. You just moved back to the United States. Got your old computer out of storage. Was waiting in storage for your return for 20 years. Not sure you can find drivers for... Oh, gosh. That's old. Trying to think of the longest amount of time I've ever had a computer. I think it's probably the one I had when I was going through, like, elementary school. Because it lasted for... Let's see, I'm trying to think of its start date and end date. Let's see. It would have been... I think it lasted 11 or 12 years. I want to say 12. But it lasted somewhere around there, 11 or 12. That's the longest I've ever had one functioning computer. Though the one I have right now is kind of getting up there. It'll be 9 years this summer. Not the one we're currently streaming off of, but the other one. Though I think it's starting to slightly go, though. because it was doing some really weird visual glitch today when I was watching like a YouTube video. When I put it in full screen, it had the weirdest visual glitch I've ever seen. Almost seemed like the screen was about to die. Not sure if it's a driver issue or just a screen finally going. Though it was only specifically when it was in full screen, which was really weird. I thought it was like the playback of the video, but then I played back the video in non-full screen and it was like, oh wait, that's completely normal. But for whatever reason, it was being like so glitchy out of nowhere randomly. Because I know sometimes when I upload a video, like YouTube has a weird encoding thing where it like glitches out part of the video. So I thought it was like, oh, this is a YouTube thing, but no, it was actually the computer doing it. Because you guys probably don't notice by the time it's actually up. But if you ever watch a video like right when it gets up on YouTube, whenever someone posts it, it sometimes has some really weird visual glitches until it's like fully rendered. I've noticed it in quite a few other videos before, as well as pretty regular on my own. Though by the time it's up, it's normally doesn't do that anymore. Oh, you got your Ring Fit adventure? Nice! You'll start it tomorrow morning? Oh, I'll probably join you tomorrow morning then. I was already pretty much going to be doing it tomorrow morning. Do I have you added on Switch? I'm not sure if you can see my record properly, because now I have 2 accounts through the exact same thing. So I'm not sure which one will show if my friends try looking it up. Because I technically have 2 accounts on 1 account now. So it's probably very confused as to which one to actually show. Because I'm running it on 2. So maybe it just shows whatever one I used last, I guess. It's probably very confused. Because I have a different save file on the same account on 2 different Switches. But yeah, we'll do a Ring Fit Adventure in the morning. I'm not sure if we'll be streaming anything else during the day tomorrow. But we definitely will wake up with the Ring Fit Adventure, and obviously our normal Gems of War stream at night for Guild Wars and everything. And trying to find this Mimic that doesn't exist. So, can you guys confirm that Mimics weren't patched out of the game? Can anyone confirm? I know someone said they got it earlier. I am skeptical. Do I record as MP4 or MKV? MP4. I honestly have no clue what MKV even is. I've never heard of that format, though I'm not too savvy when it comes to video formats. But no, I record my videos and stream. Actually, I'm not even sure if that would be considered streaming in MP4 format, because it's technically going through some other format. But yeah, all my videos are recorded in MP4. Also, I should probably start deleting them, because I actually have every video I've recorded in like the last 3 years on this computer. And I haven't deleted them. It just has that much internal storage that it hasn't actually been an issue yet. Actually, how much remaining storage do I have on this PC? Oh gosh, 24 gigabytes. I should probably start deleting some of them. Oh no. That's not a lot. And on that note, I no longer have 3 years of videos recorded there. I'm not sure why I have them there. It's not like I even edit them into anything. Like, that'd be one reason to kind of have them around. But no, I think I might just delete them all soon, because that's probably taking up like at least 100 gigabytes, if not more. Probably more. But I'm running low in memory. I do have a 2 terabyte external drive that I only have like half filled though. Yeah, we haven't gotten any good medals today. But we were doing really good on niches the other week, even though we didn't get any, like, I did absolutely insane on niches last week, despite us not actually getting a Mimic during that 4-hour time. Like, in the last 4 hours, we've probably gotten almost a whole Mimic or Nisha medal. So in that regard, we're absolutely doing amazing. But in a Mimic perspective, we're doing the worst we've ever done. This is the longest streak we've gone on without getting a Mimic. At some point, can you please have a hello? Oh, sorry, Tyrian. Hello, Tyrian. Welcome, welcome. I thought I did earlier. I'm not sure what it is about your name. I always think I said hello to you, but apparently not. Oh, I do have it currently set to top chat, so maybe it skipped your message? Let me turn to live chat. I sometimes forget to switch it. I'm not sure why on earth it defaults to top chat instead of alt chat. I'm not sure if that deletes some messages occasionally, but it shouldn't. Like, as far as what you guys see, it shouldn't. As far as what I see sometimes, it doesn't always show me every message if I don't have that one selected. And for whatever reason, there's no way to undefault it, to my understanding, to always be alt chat. Because it doesn't affect what you guys see, but it does affect what I see. I normally remember to switch it. I'm pretty sure 1 in 4 streams I forget. Like, at least twice per week, I'm pretty sure I forget. And sometimes it doesn't show me some of the messages when I do it that way. Yeah, we're almost officially at the 4-hour mark of no Mimic. I'm not sure if that's an achievement or what. Can we get like a Horde Mimic for that? I would like a Pity Horde Mimic. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, so I'm not sure why I'm trying to drink this, yet expecting it to be caffeine. It's literally caffeine free. I'm like drinking it like, oh, this will help keep me up. I forgot this one's actually caffeine free. But yeah, if we don't get one right now, we'll be in the 4-hour Mimic Club. As long as this very next one is not one. Otherwise, we're the just under 4-hour Mimic Club. I think in theory, you could still say we're 4-hour. Because even if it doesn't hit 4-hour directly, we are theoretically past 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds that other stream. I just figured it'd be a funnier number to start at. Because even if this one is a Mimic, we still technically hit 4 hours. I just wanted to start at a funnier number. Because I think we hit like 336. Which means as soon as we hit 358, we technically hit 4 hours. Which means we hit 4 hours. That'll be funny if we're like just under it by 10 seconds or something. Let's see what we get here. Nope, no Mimic. No nothing. But we're officially at 4 hours or so now. Well, definitely. It's impossible to even get a chest before that timer says 4. Though we're also pretty much already at 4 hours. Even though it doesn't say 4 hours right now. You're busy at work behind 25 minutes ago, gonna watch it at 2 times speed. Good luck. I feel like I would be inaudible at 2 times speed with the normal rate of how I talk. I haven't been as bad lately. Or maybe that's just me thinking I'm not as bad lately when it comes to that. I might still be just as bad. I said hello to Tyrion. I said hello to Tyrion earlier when he was mentioning that I didn't say hello to Tyrion. I didn't mean to skip him 2 streams in a row. I think the issue is I keep thinking I already said hello to him at the beginning of any given stream. But then forget when I don't. It's kind of like when I miss Isabel's name. Like, I'm so used to just saying it, like, nearly right at the beginning of a stream that I kind of forget when it doesn't happen. Same as, like, Bill. Like, the people that are normally, like, always there. Like, if they come in later in the stream, it's like, oh, wait, I forgot. I didn't say hello yet. Because I'm just so used to them just being there at the beginning. Or near the beginning. So if it's more towards the middle, it's like, oh, I kind of assumed I did. Whoops. You're in the number 2 guild in Xbox? Nice. Oh, yeah, we still have the poll going, don't we? Oh, yeah, what's that at right now? Okay, so I should have made the spread a little wider. Because 47% say 11+. I slightly overestimated how high people would be. About 11% in 1 and 2, 24% in 3 to 4, which is actually where we're at right now, and 18% in 5 to 10, and about half in 11+. So I should have made the spread a bit wider. I feel like a lot of peak guilds give up on Guild Wars as well. Like, there's a lot of really decent guilds that are like bracket 30 something or similar. Because Guild War loot is really bad. Like, unless you're specifically in bracket 1, you're not getting pretty much anything good from Guild War. Other than those unique copies of troops if you haven't already gotten them all. Which are mostly just for completionist purposes. Though they do count for kingdom upgrades, which is important. But as far as troop viability, they're very bad. I said hello to Eliza, didn't I? But hello, Eliza! Welcome. As well as Lester, if I didn't say hello to you. Let's see. Pretty sure I did earlier. I always forget. I need to keep like a mental memory of it better. Always like saying hello to everyone, though. That's one advantage of having a smaller stream, is we actually can say hello to everyone. Though even back when we were getting like 100+ views for various streams, I still went and said hello to almost everyone. Like, I feel like we could easily do it for any number under 200. Once it starts getting over 200, that's not going to be possible. However, I'm not sure we're ever going to get back to that number. At least not for Gems of War anyways. Like, even on a patch day, I think in the current state of Gems of War, the most we'll peak is like, what, 100 to 130-ish, maybe? And like a big, really big patch day where we're going crazy into everything. I can't remember the most we've ever had for a stream. I know it was high 200s. I can't remember the exact number these days, though. It's either high 200s or really, really low 300s. And it was a Gems of War stream, oddly enough. Not something else. So, now that I think about it, what is the highest amount of views we've ever had on a non-Gems of War stream? I want to say like 40 or 50 something. I know there was one Smash tournament that was going on one day that I think we hit like 40, high 40s. But there were a few other games that we did it for as well. I think one of the days we did Stardew Valley did really good too, way back. No, we still haven't gotten a Horde Mimic. We haven't even found one in 4 hours, let alone finding the actual Horde Mimic. Oh, Isabel, what were you mentioning? You transferred your Animal Crossing New Horizon data, but your storage account's lost to the void. Oh yeah, that's why I haven't transferred my stuff over. That was actually one of the reasons I was concerned about transferring my stuff to the OLED. Was the Animal Crossing New Horizons save. As well as all the ones that have weird mixed data where they like don't have cloud or something similar. But yeah, it's one of the main concerns I had with ever transferring it over. I was very concerned that could happen. Because I still use a weird system where I actually use both the switches now. Where I use one for some stuff and one for some other stuff. Because I've kind of just been transferring stuff to the OLED as I need it. Rather than just transferring everything over at once. Because some things it's best not to transfer. Animal Crossing New Horizons being one of them. How's everyone doing? I've been doing pretty good today. I had a really funny moment in the other stream we did earlier today. It's a tactical RPG, meaning you normally have like a whole army of units that are supposed to take out a whole another army of units. I somehow cheesed the stage with one unit against like a dozen army. Like the game wasn't supposed to even be remotely capable of doing so. But there was a really funny cheese method because it was a flying unit that had a really long range ability. It took a while. I think it took like almost an hour, but we won. The game was never supposed to be played that way, but it happens. We're playing on the hardest possible difficulty. And we got a little bit bad strategy. Well, not really strategy. It's just some of them are just really hard, as the mode would suggest. But then we kind of like ultra cheesed it. It was funny. Probably my best moment in the game so far. I've really been enjoying the game so far. I feel like a lot of people aren't playing it between its price tag and the fact that it starts a bit slow and stuff like that. And the fact that, what's his name, probably took a lot away from it. Elden Ring probably took a lot of like hype away from it. But honestly, I've been enjoying the game. It's been really solid. There's also a genre that I guess isn't too popular either. Like, I know it's one I don't normally seek out, but there are a few games here and there that are pretty decent for it. Like Fire Emblem Three Houses is probably one of the most noteworthy ones to really mention. But tactical RPGs is normally not a genre I play too much. There's too many moving parts to them normally too, more often than not. Because it's one of those things where you have decision fatigue, where you have slightly too many options. It's one of the main reasons I don't like sandbox games a lot of times. Because you have too many options at any given time, and then you just get decision fatigue as to what on earth you should do. But some tactical RPGs are structured in a way that that's not as bad. But I feel like they share that same issue with sandbox games sometimes. Though I feel like sandbox as a genre is way more popular, even though I definitely way prefer tactical RPGs. Though they both suffer from that same problem, where sometimes there's just too many options. Also, mimics do exist though, right? Asking for a friend. The friend is me. Well, I don't know if they have overlap. They both came out at a very similar time, so I feel like attention span can do that. Like, for example, Pokemon and the Triangle Strategy. Like, those two games are pretty much, like, player base wise, they're not really taken away from each other necessarily. However, because Pokemon Legends Arceus existed, I was not playing Triangle Strategy when it launched. And I feel like that's a kind of similar reasoning why I mentioned Elden Ring. Because Elden Ring exists, and people are playing Elden Ring, and are still probably playing Elden Ring, or at least some amount of people probably still are quite heavily. I'm pretty sure if I check it right now, Steam has like 100 billion thousand people playing it. But, like, because of that, like, you don't play the other game. So even if there's not as big of a genre overlap, it can still take away. Because that's why we didn't play Triangle Strategy like a month ago. Was because Legends Arceus. Even though the two of them pretty much have nothing to do with each other, thematically. That's why we didn't do Triangle Strategy when it launched. Actually, just out of curiosity, how many people are playing Elden Ring right now? If I had to guess, it's 400,000. Am I lowballing it, or am I over, or has people moved on? Let's see. Elden Ring. My guess is still 400,000. See, am I over or underestimating it? I'm overestimating it, but not my bunch. 300,000. Like, I overestimated it, but really, is there much of a difference? They're both really big number. It was only, what, 33% off? Close enough. I still don't understand the appeal of that game, though. Like, I can understand the appeal to play it. I don't understand the appeal of 300,000 people playing it right now. Like, I understand the appeal of why you would maybe want to play it. I just don't understand the appeal of that gigantic number existing. And that's kind of low for it, too. It was even higher than that. Let's see what they're doing. What are your thoughts on nerf by removing the 70% score reduction from Mythic Troop? The one this Friday? Or which one? No, not this Friday. Wait, which one are you referring to? Wait, you mean Horde Mimic? I'm not sure which troop you're referring to by the removing of 70% score reduction. Because I'm trying to think of what troops even have the 70% score reduction trait. Because there's not that many. Is it Horde Mimic? I could have sworn that's one of them. I'm trying to think of what the other unit was that had it. Unless you're talking about one in the spoiler thread. In which case I might not know which one you're referring to. Yeah, people would also go ask why on Earth we have over 10,000 hours in this game. And I would say I like the grind. I don't know, I do feel like Gems of War is one of those few games where the grind feels worth it. There's not too many games where I feel like the grind really feels that worth it. Like old school RuneScape and RuneScape in general is another one of those games where it's like an ultra grindy game, but like it feels rewarding for what you're doing. So it's actually worthwhile. Like Pokemon Legends Arceus, the most recent Pokemon game, felt that way. Like it was actually the only Pokemon game I've ever actually felt that way about for the most part. Where it actually feels like really rewarding for your time. There's been very few games with like an economy internal to it that I felt that way about. Wait, they removed the defense on Horde Mimic? Wait. They reduced it from 70% to 25%? When? When did that happen? I don't even have one, so I haven't really noticed. Nor have I seen one. Well, I saw one on Friday. When was that changed? I have not noticed such a thing. This seems like a pretty pointless change. Though if nothing else, it makes the battle easier if nothing else. Though it makes Horde Mimic even more useless. Like, it was already useless. I guess maybe just made it to make the Horde battle easier? Oh yeah, it is 25% reduction now. I guess they did it because people were complaining it was too hard, maybe? Like, all they did was make Horde Mimic useless. Like, it was already useless, but they managed to find a way to make it more useless. But in doing so, they also made it a lot easier to do the Mimic battle. So maybe that's the main reasoning behind it. Did they make a forum post on it? Because I assume that's their reasoning behind why they did the thing. It's like, oh, we wanted to try it to make it easier to kill. So we reduced its reduction by 1 billion. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. When did that happen? Because I'm pretty sure it still had it on Friday. So they had to have just, like, what? Just shadow drop that today or tomorrow or yesterday? Wait, they probably did it last night. Because they would normally have done it on Tuesday, probably. So did they just do that last night and I didn't even notice? Apparently. Because that's when it likely happened, was last night. Did it actually happen between the 2 streams? Because that might have been why I didn't notice either. Hanglong had the golden armor trait? Oh, that's funny. So they mixed up the 2 traits again? They did that with one of the lifesteal ones. That was on Hero a while back. That's kind of funny. I'm not sure how you don't check for something like that, though. Like, if you're specifically inputting something like that, wouldn't you check the things that sound similar to it in case you accidentally input the wrong one? I feel like you'd have a failsafe for that in place. Like, if you're changing something that sounds similar to some other thing, you'd probably check everything that seems similar to it in case you coded the wrong one. Because I could see that mistake happening. Like, if you have really similar words and accidentally putting it in for the wrong one. But why wouldn't you, as you have inputted it, then go check everything that has a similar word to make sure they're all working correctly? As subcontractor coder, it could end up being the case. That could be the case. Like, I know whenever I get art for any of my games, it's all going to just be people who are, or, you know, it's just going to be people who I commission work from. So there's definitely probably going to be art inconsistencies, like, all over the place. Let's see. I actually have been looking around for that. I've been wanting to get some concept art for something for a while now. It's just hard to find it within a budget of nearly 0. Not literally 0, but you know, like a really small budget. Hey, we got an Anu. I'm about to just hand out a code. We got an Anu. Let's hand out a code. That's like the best we're doing. Let's be real. That's like the best we're getting all night. Let's just hand out a code. We'll keep going though. I want to try finding this thing already. Supposedly mimics exist. 1 second. I'm trying to find my code section. There you guys go. Enjoy. Hey, they should have removed the 25% reduction, give it a 75%. What do we want to take? We'll take that one for now. Think of how many inconsistencies there are with the troop text. Oh yeah, gosh. I feel like dialogue for games would be really, really annoying to manage. Because I've been considering like ways to implement it. And had a few fun creative ways. But you're gonna get to a point where you just have so much dialogue to manage that it's gonna be a nightmare. Gems of War is definitely at that point already. Way past that point. Let's see if we throw that down. I have no problem for the goat, everyone. Enjoy. Hey! Oh, never mind. Wait, I thought that was the Mimic for a second. Haven't gotten a Mimic for so long, I forget what it even looks like. No, I saw the pop-up screen and was like, oh, because I thought we just took out the battle. Because I thought we were past that. So I thought that was a Mimic for a second, and it's like, nope, this is a... just the Mythic screen. Not a Mythic Mimic, just a Mythic screen. Gosh, it's been so long we don't even know what a Mimic looks like anymore. Is that one? Can anyone confirm this is what a Mimic looks like? I forget. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I remember what a Mimic looks like now. Okay, let's go do this Mimic and then we'll go mess with Red Guild War team. I think I suddenly remember what a Mimic looks like. My guess is this battle right here. See, I knew. I thought that was a Mimic because we were channeling the future now. Oh wait, why am I using Phoenicia on this build? Why on earth did I switch to Phoenicia? Wait. Why on earth did I switch to Phoenicia? The good thing he did not devour me. I do not know. But now we're a Phoenicia team that's not running burn. Which is bad. I have no clue why I switched to Phoenicia. We've been so long since we found a Mimic that I completely forget how to even Mimic. There we go. We have mimicked. Well, the title is correct. We said 4+ hours. It was 4 hours, 23 minutes, and 15 seconds approximately. Let's see what we get from it. Was it worth the 4 hours, 23 minutes wait? Probably not. Nope. We got the Morania at least. Ah, there we go. Well, there we go. That is officially the longest we have gone, and hopefully the longest we will ever go without getting a Mimic. That is like 5 times dry, at least 4 times dry for sure. Because on average, I would say it takes about 50 to 60 minutes to get a Mimic. And it took us 4 times that time. Almost 5 times that time. So a little unlucky there. But anyways, I can now update our numbers. Mimic count is now, oh yeah, I forgot. This program actually has a cool way to edit text that's actually way quicker than I normally do. If I just do this, boom, it's already edited. Oh, I really like that. I keep forgetting I could do that. It's a feature in this program that I didn't have before, but it makes it so much easier to edit it. Like right now, I could just easily go do that, and then boom, and then boom, and then boom, and there we go. But we could switch it without even having to go in the menu, which is nice. I keep going into the menu, which is way slower. I keep forgetting you just do it there. That's convenient. Anyways, we can go reset the timer. All the way to 0. Let's see. There we go. That's not a 0. Apparently, if you just put the number 0, it does not like that. There we go. Anyways, though I could just get rid of the timer now because I don't even need it at the moment. Close all windows. Why is there even multiple of the timer? Not sure, but now there's none. Anyways, let's go do Red Guild War team, and then we'll end it there. So, Red Guild War, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to run standard before we find a way to lose with that as well. And as far as standard Red Guild War, or maybe not standard, I don't know, this is why I like running. It's pretty common though. Never mind, I've switched my Red Guild War team. Oh yeah, we'll run with this tomorrow, I guess. I was thinking I was still using the Zugov build. Never mind, I got tired of the Zugov build and switched to Yagoi Queen Titania. I'm fine with running this for tomorrow though. Yagoi Queen Titania is fun. It does Yagoi Queen Titania related things. It does everything you would expect from a Yagoi Queen Titania. Except function as well. Because it's really hard to use compared to a normal way you would kind of use a Yagoi Queen Titania. Like, it's not bad, but like you have to make a lot of you gotta make a lot of changes compared to a standard Yagoi Queen Titania team. Many for the worse. But it still functions, does what it needs to do. It's not the best way you could build a Yagoi Queen Titania team, but it does function. Functions to enough of a degree to hopefully win Red Guild War Day tomorrow. Like, it has resummon, has a good mana accumulator, has infinite Liagway if it feels like it. Queen Titania is there for the red pokes. Dawnbringer just kind of exists for a little bit extra value. Got the Elementalist so we can get some heavy disables in. So when we get a lead, we get a super lead. Ideally, we want to always be going for Angry Mob if we can. Main reason for it is because of how much mana accumulation it does. That would be great if we could actually reach full mana there. Okay, speaking of, notice what's here. That's the hard counter actually to our team. One of the biggest things that Yagoi Queen Titania suffers with is playing against Tina 9000. It's one of the reasons why we used it for yesterday's Guild War day. It's really hard for this team to deal with. Mostly because it's the most physically bulky special attack defender in the entire game. Which is bad because Yagoi Queen Titania is the highest physical damage you could do for casting. So it kind of gets hard countered very heavily by this. I'm not sure why we're trying to face another one again. Though there might be some people using it on defend team tomorrow, so it's not unlikely. I don't feel like it's super likely, but it's also not impossible that people would be. Especially with 20% extra stats on it this week. Like, I don't feel like you would normally set Tina 9000 on your defend team tomorrow. But there's definitely some amount of people that will be just because of this extra stats. But who knows? I don't feel like it's too popular to run Yagoi Queen Titania tomorrow. Like, it's not as popular as it being used as a defend on that other day. Like, it being used as an offense on red day is not as common as it being used on defend on brown day. Like, it on defend on brown day is way, way more common than it on offense on red day. Well, both can still occur. The other one is way more likely. Whereas this on a red day, like, it happens, but it's definitely not the normal team I feel like most people run on red day. I really like it, though. Still gets the job done. Ideally, we'd have a good alignment here. I think I'm just going to clear out the board, though. Get a Queen Titania in there. Gosh, they're still so bulky, though. How on earth does Queen Titania not have full mana? I feel like we'd have alignment on this board as well by now, and somehow we don't. Also, the second we finally get full mana on her, we no longer have alignment. Wonderful. How on earth do we still not have alignment? I'll just cast it and hope we get something out of it. There we go. That was a weird battle. Okay, I'll run this for tomorrow, most likely. Let's do one more battle. But anyone else have any other questions I think we want to go over? Otherwise, I think we might start calling it a wrap. We got our Mimic finally after 4.5 hours. You guys got yours after 4 hours and 45 minutes of grinding? Nice. Hey, we both joined about the same 4-hour club then. Because mine was almost 4.5 hours, slightly under. So we're both in the super unlucky club. We should do a poll again for it tomorrow. What's the longest you've gone without a Mimic? I feel like anytime we keep doing the poll, we should keep making the number higher for the highest threshold. Because theoretically, over time, the higher threshold would go higher. Because in the very first week, it was probably unlikely to see that many 3+ hours. But now, as time goes on, that number will keep going higher and higher. Because it's more likely that you would have gotten a more unlucky streak at some point as time goes further on. I'm actually tempted to take another red here just for setup. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's probably what we'll run for tomorrow. We might tweak it slightly. Might go back to the Zoogoth if we lose a single time. We'll see. Also depends what we're up against. Because if we're seeing Tina 9000 at all tomorrow, I feel like I just want to run Zoogoth. Run a standard like double empower Zoogoth offensive red build kind of thing. But if we see a bunch of books, I'll probably stick with Yago Queen Titania. Because I feel like it works better against books. It's one of the things that's actually kind of strong against. Maybe not the strongest option, but like, it's better than running Zoogoth, because there's some really big issues that, like, Thief Book has with Zoogoth, because your main option is to try to target down their biggest threat, but if their biggest threat is Thief with Stealthy, you have a bit of a problem. You could run Obsidious, but it doesn't fit that good into a team, because you have to give up one of your 2 empowers, which slows you down. But I don't know, we'll see what we run. It depends heavily on what our teams are. Like, it's definitely one of the days I feel like we have to be a bit more adaptable, so we'll tweak it if we need. But anyways, guys, I'll wrap it up. Oh, we could use Tina 9000 as well. I almost forgot. We can actually run double Tina 9000 into Thief half mana start and try to run that for Red Guild War. That would actually be kind of funny. We'll see. We'll see. We might switch it up. We'll test it a bit before we do if we do end up going down that route. But that would be kind of funny because it's not too often we'll get 20% Tina 9000. And it isn't drop table this week, so who knows? Maybe we will. We'll see. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by as always. Greatly appreciated. Glad we finally found the Mimic. Let's see. Oh, with the new Mythic Friday having a good boost ratio, why do you think they are afraid to make any new Mythics that are strong? I'm not sure. It does have a pretty bad boost ratio, like to such a degree where Phoenicia is still going to be better, Guard's Avatar is going to be better. It has its niche purpose. Like, even at a 1-to-10 boost ratio, even though this is weaker than many other similar Mythics that already do a big AoE, you have to keep in mind that any stats that you can give it will end up being more. So there are some niche instances where you're giving a lot of extra multiple stats at once where it could be viable. I feel like in the average team it won't be used because it's it won't be as good for quick killing. But there are some scaling instances where you're going to get enough value from the other stats where it can be justified. It's just going to be very situational. It's definitely not something you bring out too often. If it was closer to a 1-to-6 or better, like if it was a 1-to-6 ratio or lower, or, you know, like a 1-to-6, 1-to-5, 1-to-4, something similar, like it would have been viable. But at a 1-to-10, it is super situational on if you would use it or not. It's definitely not useless. But if it is going to be released as a 1 to 10, it's definitely not a must-have, that's for sure. Like at 1 to 6 or lower, it would have been like a must-have, especially if it was 1 to 5 or lower, because then it starts getting overall better value if you're doing all 3 stats. But it is basically just an inferior Guards Avatar Phoenicia for the most part when it's going to be launching. But we'll have to wait and see. Still don't know. They could still tweak it before Friday, which actually is 2 days from now. Or, you know, not tomorrow, but the following day. So we'll find out soon. And of course, we'll be going over that this Friday as well. We'll have a video up, mess around with it on stream, all that good stuff as we always do. Anyways, guys, I will catch you guys later for now. Thanks for stopping by as always. See you guys soon. Enjoy your week. Best of luck with everything. Don't forget we got a new Mythic on Friday as well, so make sure to get that. Ironhawk's in the event queue drop table this week, so definitely make sure you do that. And best of luck at the Guild Wars. Catch you guys soon, and hope you guys get better Mimic luck than us. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.